What can we do so that each child is able to use their own gifts and talents in a safe environment that's geared 100% toward creating a better world? That struck me. That's like, okay, maybe this is how education could be.
By the time they leave my classroom, they've been with me half their life. I've learned who they are. I know what their insecurities are. I know what their strengths are. I know what makes them laugh. I know what makes them cry. So because of that, I can really reach them and make sure that they feel seen, that they have an opportunity to be who they truly are, and I work with what they bring to the classroom.
Kids, they draw to you when they know you love them and they can feel love. So first you gotta have that bond, that relationship with your children, right? And then I'm always preparing the environment. Always think about them first. How can I help them be successful? I'm just there trying to guide them and prepare them so they can still naturally do everything on their own.
You will hear the phrase, follow the child, quite a bit coming from Montessorians, allowing the child to pick and choose how they learn and when they learn certain topics within the certain parameters given by the state. If a child is really interested in history and doing research, you can incorporate math and language and science into all of those things. And they're allowed to follow that through all kinds of different paths. I love the fact that there are multi-age groups as well. It's really special watching a young child come into the lower elementary classroom and seeing them blossom into a confident third grader who's ready to leave the classroom and go on to bigger things.
We've turned the learning over to them. And we start that as soon as we can, so they feel empowered to be able to learn on their own, no matter what they're doing. Whether they're learning how to crochet from grandma, or they're learning how to plant potatoes in the backyard, they become more self-reliant. They have a sense of community and belonging. That's what makes them successful when they leave. Not because our algebra is a higher level algebra, or they're reading higher level books or anything. No, it's like the only power you really have is to learn.
The idea of metamorphosis. Let's focus on butterflies and focus on tadpoles. What is happening to those two things when they are going through the process of metamorphosis with hands up? Parker, they change. That's the basic idea of metamorphosis. Something changes. So let's say I start with sandstone, mountain falls on top of it, lots of heat, lots of pressure. That can turn into something else. Anyone remember what sandstone turns into when it's metamorphosed?
Everything is just connected, and they see that, and it's really cool how they can make connections between history and art and math and language and science and all the things that we do, and be able to have that remembrance of, oh yeah, we talked about that, and I was really excited about that before, so now I'm excited about this.
My goal is to teach these young people how to be good humans. My goal is to teach these young people to have compassion for others and passion for something. I can make up many academic lapses, but what I cannot make up are social lapses, emotional lapses. And so my main goal is to make these young people feel safe.
We just a community and a family that love each other. We don't hold anything against anyone. You're free to be you. You're free to be yourself. How you learn. You're free to, have your opinions, to have your thoughts.
I think we're all interested in, helping these kids make this world a better place and giving them the tools to do that. And we're all on the same page. We all have different styles and different ways of doing things, but that's the ultimate goal. And I don't think we ever lose sight of that. So Fernwood is a very special place.
What I notice at Fernwood is that everybody tries to make it better. It's not one person trying to make it better. It's not a group trying to make it better. It's that we, as an entire Fernwood community, can see things being successful. We can see things that have room for growth and room as an entire community work toward it. And people of all ages, all genders, regardless of who you love, regardless of what you are or are not able to do, that you have a home, you have a place, and you have the capability to be a hero.